Okay, guys, let's have a little chat. First of all, I always wear hoodies, but I'm wearing the hat. It's cold in my basement now. Like this is the time of year where we would start moving out of the basement up to the top of the house. So I'm down here to film, but yeah, it's kind of cold. So deal with the hat. So I want to talk to you guys about one of our core values because we have been facing this value very recently. I've definitely been struggling with it, and I want to talk to you guys about it. I hope it inspires you a little bit. And that is, here, I'll show you. The power of broke. This concept, I don't know who originally thought of this, but I got this concept from Damon John. And so the power of broke, it just generally is the idea that if you don't have money to answer your problems or to solve your problems, you're going to get way more creative on how to solve your problems, and you may end up coming up with way better solutions because, throwing money at your problems typically, in many cases is not the right thing to do. And so if you've got money, you're more likely to try it first versus if you don't have money, you're going to try to solve it in other ways. So we have it on our core values. We try to do this constantly. And I I like to say Trigger Devils is in a perpetual state of broke. And it's pretty true. However, lately it has been even more so. Like it's been an actual genuine struggle recently just to squeeze by. And it weighs down on me a lot. Like I don't like being in that situation. And it's tough. I can see like why, a startup would want to have investors at this point. I understand why that's important. And I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about where things are at and why. So you guys might be thinking like, how is it possible that you guys are so broke? Because it looks like you're doing so well online. And we are doing so. Like we're doing, literally the business is doing better than it's ever done before, ever since we started. And orders have been, you guys see on like Snapchat and stuff, how many orders we're filling now. It's crazy, the amount. So how is it possible that we're broke? And I think back like watching people on Shark Tank say like we need investment so that you can fund like our inventory and stuff like that. And I kind of get it now. Like back then I was like, if you guys are selling so much, then can't you just use your sales money to like buy your next round of inventory? And so that I guess I have a better understanding of how this works. Growing a business is extremely expensive. It is very, very expensive. So probably the easiest way to explain this is that all of our sales money that we generate goes to pay for the business, like all sorts of different costs, manufacturing costs, packaging costs. Like there's just tons of different things that we have to do to survive. And buying more inventory is like not always, like sometimes bills are due. You know what I mean? Like you have to use that money to pay bills and stuff. So that you had to do to grow the business. So anyway, that's kind of the position we're in. Thank goodness we've got that inventory that you guys saw in the video before that we're churning through. That is definitely going to help alleviate some of the pain points of being a broke business. But it's also like I said, we use it to our advantage. So we're thinking of creative ways. Here's a good example of the power of broke. These guys, okay? These are silicone casts, and actually you can see I've got some Trigger Devils in here. These are the Xbox One Trigger Devils. I'll pull one out for you. And you can see how unfinished it is. We would have to finish this by hand. There you go. It's a close-up look. We would have to finish it by hand. This is the power of broke right here. We started this company casting plastics in silicone because we couldn't afford to just purchase a manufacturing mold. And we sold these. It was a great. This thing had, and still does have. Actually, this is still kind of a popular product. It's had a great run, and it does what it says it's going to do. Is it the best, most perfect product? No, I'm not a huge fan of the peel and stick. And, I think a lot of people like the clip-on. A lot of people do like the peel and stick, turns out. Like, we still have people ordering tons of peel and stick, which is cool. That is the power of broke. Like, it was way cheaper to just make the molds ourselves, figure out how to do that. First of all, like, I didn't know how to work with plastics, you know what I mean? But because we couldn't really afford any other option, we did that and it worked. So it was a creative solution, and we are just harnessing the fact that we were broke. So, and at the time it really wasn't much of a we, it was just me by myself, but it's definitely a big team now. So, and some of them actually have tried this stuff. It's kind of crazy. So that's the power of broke. We're going to continue using it. Like I said, this is probably the most broke we've ever been, and it's definitely a challenge for me personally to get past that and to make sure that we squeeze by, that we're successful. I know we're going to be. I know we're going to get past it, and this holiday season I think is going to be super, super awesome for us. So I'm just so looking forward to the move, looking forward to getting Turkey Devils into an office space, and just like the future of the company is just so freaking bright right now. It's not even funny. So yeah. All right. That's all I got for you guys today in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Slap a like right now on the video, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on the next screen. Peace. D'Antonio out.